Come on, Liverpool lads on. Looks like he could have a little prize fight between them all.
Yeah, you said a bit of needle. Luke looks like the type of guy who could probably cause needle in a sparring session, doesn't he? That look he gets in his eyes. He's looked really good so far. I think this is his third fight in 3 months. Some people catch your eye, and Luke's definitely caught the eye so far.
Yeah, and that's what you want. You want to be out as busy as you can. You know, if he's been out 3 times in 3 months, what fair play to him. You know, and he wants to keep this going. It's like next, you know, we'll be like 10-0, and then we'll be 15-0. You know, he needs to keep out as much as he can.
Your type of start, that, Joe.
Yeah, and he would have to learn though. He can't come out fast on everyone. You know, they've got hands as well, and they can punch back.
So far, Willis has southpaw, obviously, as you can see, but he's shown good angles. You know, he steps off to the side, he brings them up, goes to the body, and brings the uppercuts in. Really looked good so far. He's turned over reasonably late though, so he's going to have to get a move on, but it looks like he's happy to do that.
And that's the way you want to be. You know, if he's turned over late, it's obviously his choice, and you know, it don't mean because he's older. It don't mean he can't go to where he wants to be. He just needs to be out a bit more faster and get out there. Done a great start here. You know, he's come out, he's put his priority on the fight, and he's just getting into it now.
Yeah, when we say he's turned over late, I know you'll be watching this back, Luke. We're not insulting you. We're not saying you're 40 or something. He's only 25, so he's still got loads of time left. But nowadays, kids are turning over at 18, aren't they, and 19?
Yeah, I don't think he's turned over late then, really. You know, he's this is his fourth fight now, so you know, he's obviously making time for that. You know. When I thought you said he turned over there, I thought he was talking like the 28 side. Now I'm sounding old. I'm making 30 in January, so I don't think he's that old.
I know Luke's been doing a fair bit of sparring with Terry Flanagan as well. Terry was fighting a southpaw last week. He beat Orlando Cruz pretty comfortably, really. And Luke gave Terry a fair bit of work before that, so he's had top level experience.
Yeah, and that's what he wants to keep doing. He wants to keep getting around the gyms, getting the best sparring he can, because the sparring is better than most fights. So, you know, this kid's not going to show Willis anything more than what he's not seen before, where in the sparring, Terry would have shown him a trick or two where he's not seen come before.
Is it frustrating sometimes, Joe? You know, say you've been in with someone levels and levels above, and you're having to think all the time and solve problems, and you get a little bit of success, and it's a big pat on the back for yourself, and then you get in the ring one Saturday night and someone just doesn't give you anything to work with.
Yeah, I was saying it before, it's like you can come out and he'll come out very sharp, but then when he's getting like after round 1 and round 2 and he's getting a bit bored because he's finding it too easy, that's when you got to learn not to switch off, because when you switch off, that's when the other man will start coming on top of you a little bit. You got to keep focused, and you know, in fights it can be 12 rounds like this, you know, because he's not there, because you're doing the work and you're finding it easy. It don't mean you don't have to keep switched on. They've got hands, and they've got power in them hands, and they can put you out as easy as one punch. This kid's not going to show him that much to offer, so now he's got to make his own openings. He can't look as good as what he normally looks, because this kid's keeping his hands very tight, and then he's got to make the openings, and this is what can get hard for him.
Yeah, I think Willis realised that pretty quickly. He came out like a hurricane, but just slowed down the last minute and a half there.
Obviously, like his opponent there, don't even look like he's took the foot off the gas once, so you know, he's not even took his gum shield out. He's breathing that heavily. That lightly. He's normally breathing heavily, but this kid's not even breathing yet.
Dave Tonks over in Luke's corner. Busy night for him. Tonks' gym's going through a bit of golden period at the moment. I would see Ryan Mulcahy. Got Sean Lewis. Ashadod. It's good at gyms go through peaks and troughs, don't they, Joe? You know, a gym can be quiet for a bit, and all of a sudden just explodes.
Well, you've just said a couple of names there. They all seem similar sizes and some of that. So sparring in that gym would be great, and that's where Willis has got to take his the sparring's probably harder than the fights. So he's got to learn off that experience, and then come into these fights and just learn what he's been doing. Really, this is just a spar in front of a big crowd.
Nice angles and bodywork there from Willis. It's more like what we've seen so far in his career.
Right, true. I think he just needs to put some couple of things straight. Just keep him, open him up a little bit. That was a good uppercut there, bringing him on. There we go, lovely straight work, and then we want to go for his angles around downstairs.
Yeah, he's not going to get a punch to counter here. So, like you said just before, Joe, he's going to have to work hard for his own openings here, capitalise on whatever he can get.
And this is what I heard about journeymen, you know. They come here, they don't come to win. They come to give you the rounds and stuff like that. So, you know, Willis has sold a lot of tickets here, so we want to put on a show for everyone out here. But it's very hard to put a show on if someone's not fighting back. As you see, he's the other lad throwing one or two shots around, so it's very hard to make openings like that. You see Willis on the better performances when people come to fight, and when he comes to fight, that's when you show his angles and then his movement and the quickness.
A little bit about yourself, Joe, at the minute. I know, obviously, you spoke about it, you want the Cardo fight, but for one reason or another, you know, things never go as easy as you want. I mean, sometimes you never get the fights you want. What's your target for 2017?
Titles, you know, that's all I want is titles. I'm not bothered which title it is, as long as I get titles. As soon as you get titles, people have got to come and fight you. You know, I'm one of these fighters who want to go and fight anyone, so, you know, it don't bother me, as it's shown with Rashid. I go to someone's backyard and I go and take titles off him. So if the European champion wants it, I go to his backyard in Finland and go and take that off him. I'm getting to the point now where it's like champions are saying they're champions, but they got to back it up, and you got to take opponents like us, and that's how you're going to get crowds coming back in when the best fight the best, and not fighting other people because they're from a different promotion. I'm not with no promotion. They can easily put the contract, bring a contract to me, I'll sign it, and then I'll go and take your title off you.
Is that what you're quite willing to do now, Joe? Just go anywhere, go where the title is. Going anywhere doesn't bother you?
I'm not getting no younger, you know. I've got to make my move now. If I don't make a move now, he's going to flash before my eyes, and one day I'll go in that ring and maybe I'll go old overnight, you know. I've seen that happen with fighters, so, you know, I've got to take my chances now. I think I'm at peak form now. I'll go and fight anyone, and like, going abroad is second nature to me. As an amateur boxing in the Great Britain team, I went abroad 80% of my boxing career. So, you know, going abroad doesn't faze me one bit, and I've shown that in my last fight. All I want to do is go and fulfill my potential and go and win my titles. You know what I mean? What I think I'm capable of win.
Is there a bit of you that enjoys it as well? You know, it adds a little bit to your performance. Does it suit your character going away up against it?
Yeah, I wouldn't box if I didn't enjoy it. You know, I don't have to box. You know, I can go and do a full-time job. I box because I love boxing, and that's why when I walked away for a year, I walked away because I wasn't enjoying it no more. I was getting to the point where I couldn't get fights, I couldn't fight anyone, and, you know, I had a speak with Steve Woods. He promised me the fights, and he's delivered. So that's why I'm back in the sport. If I didn't like the sport, I'd go and do what I was doing a year when I had off, you know. And that's the difference. When you stop enjoying boxing, that's when you won't see the performances. When you enjoy boxing, you see the best performances. And if you look at my career, my last performances have been a hell of a lot better than my start of performances, yeah.
But Luke Willis certainly enjoying it at the moment. As we said before, third fight in 3 months, so he'll be full of it at the moment. Getting around the gym, sparring top people, getting wins on his record.
It's good to see as well, like you said, he's sparring Terry Flanagan there. When he's got a lot of sparring in-house, he's still willing to go out and learn with other fighters, so it's very good of him, that. What weight is he going to campaign at?
Yeah, he's going to be around 140. But also a mistake there, for some reason I said Sean Dodd trained at his gym. Of course he doesn't. Sean Dodd trains with Sean Trodden over in Ellesmere, in Birkenhead. Only about 5 miles away, but a world of difference in gym talk.
Yeah, well,
brain freeze there. But you know, it's probably the first time you've seen Willis, Joe. What do you make of him? What attributes do you see he's got?
I think he's very good angles for the southpaw. He throws a lot of shots. Many southpaw throw a lot of shots, and he keeps his work going. You know, he uses his backhand well. He's got good movement. You know, I'm impressed with the Tonks gym so far. They all got nice movement. They're all quite sharp and they're all looking fresh for the round. So far it's all going well for them.
Just takes a bit of success in a gym, doesn't it? And you need like a leader, and everyone will follow that leader, and everyone seems to up their game.
Yeah, definitely. And it looks like I've looked behind us, and he's got all his team there. I've seen Joe Tonks sat there as well. He's fighting today. He's already in his kit, but he's still out supporting his kid, you know. So it shows that they've got a good team spirit in there, and they're all good friends outside the gym as well, it looks.
Hussain isn't willing to take any risks at all tonight, is he? He's part of the bus.
That's it. But that's his job, and fair play to him. You know, he comes in, week out, and you know that's his job. He doesn't want to take unnecessary shots. He knows there's no chance of him winning this fight unless he catches him with a bingo shot. So, you know, he just obviously wants to get through this and get home nice and safe. The way it started though, I thought he was going to come out like a rocket, you know, the way he tried squaring up to him at the start of the fight and stuff like that, but, you know, that needle seems to have disappeared now.
Yeah, it's gone blunt, hasn't it, that needle?
one line crackers there.
Anyone would have thought Claymaker was back.
I've heard some comments saying that the Claymaker's away for a night. He's come the water boy.
Character Claymaker, isn't he?
He is. He's a
So, don't forget, you can tweet in your questions, thoughts, insults, ideas, opinions using hashtag VIP Boxing Live. We read everything out.
Tell Scotty Cardle to get on the website and come and call me out. We'll make a show then. Scotty, tweet VIP promotions. I'm waiting. You know, you can only call someone so much out. If they don't want to fight, they don't have to fight. But hey, he's the champ. Let's not forget that.
From a neutral's point of view, it would have been ideal for the Joshua card, wouldn't it, Joe?
Look, Campbell, I've already seen Joe Gallagher tweet on the Campbell third. He's already trying to talk him way out of that fight, saying he's got that other opponent who's beat Campbell, or he's got the Terry Flanagan fight. So I'm saying, like, he's already tried talking now. So if Campbell's busy, why not put me in? I'm the one who's got like my last fight got 6.4 million views on one video. It makes sense.
It does. It'd be a big fight for Manchester. It'd be an exciting fight. All the different.
Listen, if he says
all the different little stories surrounding the fight as well. It's a natural for Manchester.
If he says he's from Scotland, I go to Scotland. If he says he's from Blackpool, I go to Blackpool. I don't know where the man's from. He's telling me he's from Scotland, but then he lives in Blackpool all his life. So let's make it a fight. I go to Blackpool. We'll go in the big tower, go on top of the tower, and then we're going to take him out.
Hussain getting a warning there. I think he's just got a warning there for being Hussain, because he's just going about his work in his usual manner there. He's not going to come out throwing wild shots, and sometimes referees just got to understand that. I think he's just got to get himself safely through. He's probably got another fight booked in for next week.
I'm sure he has. But so has Willis, really. Willis don't want. Hussain looks like quite low with his head, so he's got to watch his head as well. So, you know, it kind of comes to a daily job work here. You know, he's probably had he's definitely had harder sparring with Terry Flanagan and stuff like that. So, you know, he's just got to put in there what he's learning with Terry and just get him through it. Lovely work. His footwork's brilliant here. He's not taking no silly shots. He's not taking no like at the start of the fight, I didn't know if he'd come out swinging and like getting in with his head and getting a bit like emotionally attached to the fight. Where now he's actually boxing quite lovely. Lovely shots again. Up there, putting his hands up and then whipping it downstairs. Lovely.
Yeah, it's good to watch, isn't it, really? You know, it's obviously for people watching it's one-sided, but if you can appreciate what people are doing, you know, it's nice footwork, good hand speed, keeping it interesting. He's not just firing a jab away at a guard, he's trying to think his way around it.
As a pro, we've all been there, you know. It's part of the learning experience. So, you know, you want these big fights in the time to come. We've all got to start somewhere, and this is what he's doing. Because he's looking a lot better than a normal kid being in this level, it means it's only his third fight or fourth fight. So, you know, we've all started somewhere. Because he's looking good against this kid, it don't mean you have to rush him.
And that's the end of that. Luke Willis ends his first little period of time as a professional, third successive win, third in 3 months. I don't think he's lost a round in that time either, so good start to his career for Luke Willis, and we'll see where 2017 takes him. Michael passes in a world of his own talking on the front row. He'll have to get him a ring in a minute and give you an official card.
Mike, if you want, I'll do it for you, mate.
Go on, give us your prediction. Give us the announcement in Michael Pass style, Joe.
I'm not the best at this stuff, you know. You go first and I'll follow. Oh, he's woke up. Knock, knock. Can't pay the staff these days, can't get it. He's even forgot his mic.
There we go, 40-36. I think we could all have predicted that.
Haven't seen that go any other way.